I can call my mom right now and be like, "Mom, little shop," and she gonna say, "Oh, feed Miss Simo." Like we go. It's straight there. It's that deep. It's that deep for us.
All right, audience, welcome back to Core Memory, a podcast about movies. I'm your host, Cortney Warner, and joining me this week, oh my goodness gracious, this guest needs no introduction, but yet I will give her one. She is a comedian, an actress, a musician, a director, a producer. I mean, she just does it all. Dog mom, she really does it all. You know
We're
her,
in there.
right? You know her from FX's Nashville 911 show. You can catch her as a series regular among all over Nashville. Please welcome to the stage my big sister and your friend, CJ Walton. Yay. Oh my
What
god,
up?
yay.
Hey, girl.
Oh my god.
Hey.
CJ, I'm so glad you're here. How's it going? What's going on?
I I'm here. I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm supposed to be going to a party tonight, but this was more important. So
Yeah. I love it.
this
I
was
love it.
important.
Are you in Chattanooga right now with your family?
No, no, no. I just got back. But I'm going back. I leave again. What's today? Monday. I leave again Wednesday.
Oh,
I
damn.
leave
Okay,
back
nice.
Chattanooga Wednesday.
Hell
I
yeah.
just got back. I just got back.
Nice. Well, thank you for making the time. I'm so excited to have
Yeah.
you on.
No, no. Thank you for having me.
This is gonna be awesome. So audience, CJ brought us some fantastic movies. The first movie she ever remembers seeing is Little Shop of Horrors, and her favorite movie as an adult is Life. Really, really great movies, and I think there's a lot to talk about here and finding like correlations between the two. So let's start off with the first movie you remember seeing, Little Shop of Horrors. Audience, yeah, Shop of Horrors. Audience for some stats. Little Shop of Horrors came out in 1986. Directed by Frank Oz and starring an insane cast of Rick Moranis, Ellen Greene, Steve Martin, Jim Belushi, Christopher Guest, among many other people. Also, very famously utilizing Jim Henson's talents in puppetry as well. Um, so CJ, tell me about the first time you saw this movie.
Dude. Okay. So I don't remember exactly when I saw it. I just remember where I saw it. Because I was at my aunt's house. I wasn't at home actually. I was at my aunt's house. And I just remember my mom saying this, she was like, this was a remake of an old movie. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, baby, this is an old black and white, but they done changed it. And I just remember me sitting there and doing nothing but singing. Because the movie was nothing but music. Like it was nothing but music. Like it started off with music. It was my first piece of musical theater that I can think of. If it's
Yeah.
not in real life, like I know The Wiz, but I didn't see The Wiz first. I saw this movie first.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, so it was from the little shop
Little
of
Shop
horrors,
of
like Rita
Horrors.
Campbell, then to Sheena Arnold, and like from the women opening it up to everything. It was a masterpiece for me. It was a masterpiece. It was a masterpiece.
Oh, it's so good, and an audience too, like, I had the pleasure of getting to witness CJ direct her first musical a couple years ago. She did a version of Bye Bye Birdie, so
I did.
the fact that you are an actress and you do musical theater and the fact that this is like a seminal, a film for you and the first one you remember is really, really amazing.
I I watched that movie at least twice a month.
Oh, yeah. That's incredible.
I like, I think that every kid should be, like, between the ages of 6 to 8, they need to watch this movie. It's nothing scary
Mhm.
about the movie. It's
Yeah.
fun. There's nothing sexualized about the movie. The only thing is that, you know, the dentist is a bad dentist,
Oh, yeah, he sucks.
you know? He's bad. But it's Steve Martin, so I can't be mad at Steve Martin. I can never be mad at Steve Martin.
Never. And he was, like, he was kinda hunky as the bad dentist too.
He was. And I mean, that's what he was. He was a bad little kid. You know, like hungry. every line from that. Like I wish I would have brought it in here, but maybe I will. I have a Seymour plant in my bathroom right now.
Oh, like a real one?
I have Audrey. I have an Audrey too. It's just a
Amazing.
replica for from the movie, but yeah, I have an Audrey too. Because people think that it's people forget the name. Her name is
Yeah,
Audrey too.
yeah.
It's
Named after Audrey 1, his
right.
love.
That's Audrey one. His name is Audrey too. And what a lot of people don't know is a fun fact. The voice. Do you know who plays the voice of the plant?
I don't. I know it's a recognizable voice, but it's escaping me right now.
His name is Levi Stubbs, and he is famously from the Four Towns.
Really? Oh, wow.
And that's another reason why my mom introduced me to that movie because it had so much black music, so much influence, so many blues and R&B in it. That's the real reason. Because a lot of people don't realize Rick Moranis is a Broadway star too.
Mhm.
Rick Moranis can sing for real.
Oh, yeah, he's incredible in this. I mean, everyone is so good, but, like, he does a good job of not of he
Yep,
kinda plays like a dopey loser, but, like, it's not toxic and it's not creepy, you know what I mean?
yep, yep, yep. And I don't know if this was his movie to bring him to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Mm.
This might have been his breakout. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know he started in Ghostbusters.
Yes.
And this might have been his breakout role to go into Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, if I'm not mistaken.
I
I
think
think
so
this
too.
I think this is what sped him into Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Right, because Ghostbusters, he was in it, but he was definitely more of a supporting character. He wasn't, like, one of the main guys, and he was, like,
Right,
the
right.
the
No.
quirky, like, guy in the apartment and stuff. So, yeah, I feel like this was his big starring role for sure.
I think so. I think so. I think so. I was really excited about that. I was really but it's such a good movie. It's such a ask me anything about it. It's
Dude, yeah,
such
so,
a
like
good movie.
I mean, I just think it, like, really holds up too, like, it's there's something to having the practical effects that it is just, like, gonna always look good, no matter what you do, you know what I mean? 'Cause it's like, it's coming on almost like, running around 40 almost 40 years old, but it looks
Yeah.
incredible.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, there was no CGI. There was no so for all of that, even for the motorcycle scene,
Mhm.
all of it was really a little bit ahead of his time. And
I
shout out
agree.
to Jim Henson for I mean, he had his hand in so much stuff. He
Dude.
really just we he he raised us.
He really did, I
Right.
it's like him, and then I think a lot about, like, and, like, non-director roles per se, but, like, him and then Danny Elfman's music was on a lot of stuff that we grew up with too. And it's just kind of like, wow, what they like, we like now, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree. I was thinking about that this weekend. I was like, because I just got back from the country as well.
Mhm.
And I was like, a lot of our influences come between the rock era, the reggae era,
Mhm.
or the blues era. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to think about it. Reading Rainbow with Chaka Khan.
Yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah.
Butterfly in the sky. I can fly twice as high. That's Shaka.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
they raised us. I mean, that music is in our lives. It's in the ether. So, that Little Shop of Horrors was definitely next to The Wiz was
Mhm.
probably one of my biggest musical influence.
Oh, for sure. Which brings me to my next question. How did this movie affect you as a kid? How did it affect your creativity, like your aspirations to be an actress? Was that something? Did that inspire you? Like, tell me more about like how this impacted you overall.
This movie, whereas The Wiz made me think about Broadway, this movie made me think about theater,
Yeah.
complete theater. Like this made me want to be on TV. I got a lot of whoopings because of this movie. And it's just because I went to school talking about feed Missy Mo, like just all the time. Like to this day, that is something me and my mom would joke about. Like check feed Missy Mo, like to this day.
Yeah.
So it was a movie that brought me and my mom together because that was right around the time that my dad had died.
Oh, yeah.
So, I wow. This movie came out in 1986?
Mhm. Yeah.
That's when my dad died.
Oh, wow. CJ. Damn.
That could be the reason why this movie is, excuse me. Uh,
Oh, yeah, of course.
I didn't, that's what's up. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. I just
Yeah.
as I'm talking to you, um,
Yeah, take your time, dude.
this movie, um, this movie, me and my mom watched this movie quite a bit.
Yeah.
'Cause this was when my dad was, killed by a drunk driver.
Oh,
What do you remember do you have the info of what month this movie came out?
I can look that up real quick too. Little came out December 19th, 1986.
My dad died March of '86.
Oh, yeah.
So, that was that's a good memory. She kept his memory alive, and it could be 'cause she was like, "Your daddy woulda liked this." But yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
But she, that movie, that was our movie. That was me and her would
Yeah.
watch that. That was and they and she loves music. So, I think this
Mhm.
movie really, I love music. So this movie
Mhm.
really put into, um, the movement and the music and the
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So, wow, I didn't realize that.
Damn, dude.
Oh, no, I'm cool. My pops, if he woulda stayed alive, if he would've, if he wouldn't have
Mhm.
been killed, yeah, I woulda met him. He from what I remember, he was cool dad. I got my butt whooped, but what kid didn't get their butt whooped?
Oh, dude. Yeah. For real.
I know I did something to deserve it, so it is what it is.
Oh, same. And I think because 'cause we're both comedians, we probably said something stupid, you know? But I just
Or
usually
did
how that
some
goes.
or did something stupid. I know me. I know me.
Yeah.
I know me. So,
Same.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
nah, ask away, man. This movie is, I can call my mom right now and be like, "Mom, little shop," and she gonna be say, "Oh, feed Miss Mo." Like, you be we go. It's straight there. It's that deep. It's that deep for us.
oh, I love it, and that's such a beautiful thing that you guys got to have that movie during that really hard time of your guys' life too. Because this movie is pure joy, you know what I mean? It's so fun, it's so whimsical, and it just, like, it just shows, like, if you work on yourself and believe in yourself, then your dreams can come true, and I think that's a beautiful thing to have. It's so, like, so genuine, you know?
I agree. I agree. I agree. This movie was, from start to finish, everything about it was funny. It's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
Oh, I know. The humor and, like, I've actually covered this movie before too on an earlier episode. There was another guest, a favorite movie. And I mentioned this on there too, but I really like how it looks like a stage production, you know what I mean? Like, it just looks like you're watching a play, but it's a movie, but that adds to the charm of it, you know?
That's the thing that gets me because looking back as a kid, you're thinking it's a movie, but as an adult looking at it, you're like, dude, this is a
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
Stage. It's just moving
Yeah.
parts. It's just moving parts.
Yeah.
I, hush.
Man.
I would go get him, but
It's a no, don't worry about it's okay. I know he likes to steal this show. Audience, CJ has a very cute dog named Gizmo who is a little actor in his own right. He gets callbacks more than a lot of people that I know. Get he gets more callbacks
that's
than people that I work with.
that's crazy. He has had to do a slate, man. Gizmo has had to do a slate. That's crazy.
And
That's crazy work. That is crazy work.
like, it's like I'm Gizmo, unwrapped, 2 feet tall.
I
Or
love it.
not even 2 feet tall.
They were like, "What does he do?" I love this. He's great. He's now, he's about to become a social emotional dog for my school, so
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
girl.
He'll be great for that.
Girl. I should
But,
have named him
um
Audrey too.
Oh. Well, if you ever have a little girl dog, that would
Oh,
totally
I
serve
definitely
as
will
an
name her Audrey
dog.
too. Her name would and well, if you get it, then you get it.
Yeah, exactly, exactly, and if you don't get it, then I'm like, "What rock have you been living under?"
Right. I'm gonna
For
say,
so
girl,
you
yeah,
know?
Audrey too, and I'm gonna get a boy named Seymour.
Oh, yeah, into it. I think that's it. I think we figured out your next 2 dogs, so you and Kenny will have 3 dogs sooner than later.
And notice they're all from 80s movies. Gizmo is from the Gremlins.
Gremlin Gremlins, yeah.
So they'll all be 80s movies because that's when the best movies were out. I might not have been
Right,
old
you
enough
know.
to understand them, but that's when they came out.
Dude, I mean, the '80s, they were cooking with gas back then. Because I feel like in a lot of movies that I cover on this podcast too are a lot of '80s movies, get a lot of, Tim Burton and Steven Spielberg movies and, like, just all those things where it's like, there's just they don't make movies quite like that, where they are family friendly, but, like, enough, but they're still, like, a little edgy and dangerous so that
Wow.
little kids who are watching it feel like, "Oh, I'm a big kid," and, like, but yet adults and teenagers are like, "No, this movie's still awesome." You know what I mean?
I think the Addams Family encompasses all of that. Like, it is a family movie, but it has some very strong sexual undertones.
Oh, for sure. Oh my god, yeah,
And
both
it
of them do.
always has. It always
Yeah,
has. It
and I
always
just
has.
think that
So,
yeah, and I feel like, things are a little more sterile now, I think, in some ways, or more maybe, like, siloed off, like, this is strictly a kids movie, this is an adult movie, but there's not a lot for the in between, for the tweens and the teenagers, I guess, like, what movies are they gonna be going to see in the theaters, you know what I mean?
tell my
You know?
students that Shrek was not for kids. It's only for adults. And I also told them, I mean, they were like, "That's not possible." I was like, it is, because I'm a
Mhm.
believer. You don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a believer, so you're not.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not there yet.
You're not there.
You're no all-star. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was like, "You kids don't act like y'all not gonna respect Little Shop of Horrors, so why waste my time showing you?"
Yeah, because it's gonna go over their head, they're gonna be like, "This is boring," or, like, whatever, you know?
That's the part that
Um,
gets me because 'cause I'm like, "What is boring about a giant Venus flytrap eating someone?"
Absolutely nothing boring about it at all. It's such a ridiculous premise, but also I'm like, "Yeah, I could believe that." They are carnivorous, plants, so why wouldn't a big enough one eat a human, you know?
Like, it gets you into horticulture as a kid. You don't know.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
You know,
Absolutely.
you might wanna be a dentist.
It's a that would be a wild entry and be like, "I wanna be a dentist from Little Shop of Horrors."
Right, you know? But it just I think that movie just gives you so many good laughs. And then
Yeah.
it lets you know that the good guy does win at the end.
Yes, exactly, and that's what's so refreshing to see because I think especially in the '80s too, there were a lot of movies that were, like, very, like, "Oh, nerd culture, nerds are creepy and weird, but also they're losers," and Seymour is kind of he's a nerd, like, he's kind of an outcast, but he's, like I said, very sweet, hardworking, and, like, there's no hint of bitterness to him that I think also sticks out in '80s movies as well for, like, that kind of, like, archetype, you know?
I'm not gonna lie, I think and I might have been a little mannish, a little fast little girl, but he might have been my introduction to the nerds. Cause I
Yeah.
always been attracted to the guys that were like, "Oh, you're a little nerdy. Okay, well, you cute to me. What's wrong with that?" The Steve
Oh,
Urkels
so
world,
yeah.
you
Oh,
know?
yeah, dude, I'm the same way.
I've always been that is me. Like if you got a little pocket protector, okay.
Right? Like, "Oh, you're thoughtful. Okay."
Okay, okay. Oh, you like to read. Oh.
Yeah. "Oh, you're smart. Okay."
Okay, let's clock that C. Let's do that together. So, no, I Rick Moranis, because he was so goofy looking with his little glass eye, his little nose. I'm like, aren't you a doll?
He's so cute. He's so
So
adorable
he's
in everything he
adorable.
does.
Doesn't bother anybody. It's not bothering a soul. So hey, come bother me.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You want someone to bother, I'm open most of the
Definitely,
time,
I'm
but
definitely open. I definitely open.
oh,
Yeah, no, I that was every song on it. Every song on it. Shout out to Steph McFarlane for always taking something and put it in a Family Guy because he took a lot of Little Shop of Horrors and he
mhm,
takes it all the time and puts it in there. I think that might have been his favorite
yeah.
movie.
Oh, I could see that. Also, just like he's so musical himself too, you know what I mean? Like, he's always breaking in the song and dance, whether or not it's warranted, I feel like.
So yeah, no, that movie right there. That was my first love. And it's still my first love. If it comes on, I'm watching it. I don't care where I'm at.
Yes.
If we going out, like, hey, I know how it ends. I don't care. I'll be out in a minute. I'm finna sit and watch this.
Yes. So is it so I know you just mentioned that you love all the music, but is there one song that really sticks out to you that you love or that you sang a lot as a kid that you still are like, "Man, that's top tier."
The dentist.
Yeah. Oh, the Duchess
Yeah.
song. Oh,
And because it's
that was
smart
fun. Yeah.
and the way that it's shot, I love all the songs. Don't get me wrong. I love the introduction. I love Suddenly Seymour.
Yeah.
I love A Mean Green Mother.
Mhm.
Notice I'm naming the songs.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
naming the song because it's like people think it's called out. No, it's Mean Green. It's out of space, but it's Mean Green Mugger. Um,
Right.
but the dentist is probably my favorite because it's so much.
Yeah. Oh,
And he
it is so yeah.
stupid. And it's so cool. I am your dentist, and I enjoy all the pain that you went. Love it. I literally sometimes that gets in my head, and I'll just be singing
Mhm.
it. I just everything about it. Then now, oh, like literally now spit like everything about it. Everything, everything about it. Everything about it. That so the dentist might be my favorite, and then my next favorite is uh it might be Mean Green Mother from Outer Space.
Mm.
I'm just a
Yeah.
mean green mother from outer space, and now mean green bear. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, and it looks like you've been high. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, gonna stretch your ass, gonna rock this place. And that's funny because they actually said the ASS word in the song on the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, which is crazy because I was like, he said a bad word. He said, that's right, he mean and green. Like, I wanna go get my Audrey 2 so bad and show you, like, it's right there.
Oh, dude, I think if you can send me a photo for when I post the episode, I'll include that in your post. Because I had that just with an episode I covered, ET with a guest of mine, and he had a little piggy bank from the '80s, like, of ET that
I
he's like,
still have my
kinda creepy, kinda banged up. And so he sent me the photo and I included that in his post because it's like seeing people who were alive and well during that time as kids, like having this memorabilia, is really fun to share that too, you know?
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, I am very blessed to be a part of the analog and digital age, and now
Yes.
I'm very blessed. I'm sorry, I was sitting back on the beach the other day like, I know what a VCR is, and I know what
Yeah.
Wi-Fi is.
Yeah.
I'm mean and, I'm green.
And you know what and you know what TikTok is. So like you are right
I know what
there there.
work is, and I also know how to record off of the radio.
Yes. Dude, so you really millennials, I think we are the best generation, you know what I mean? Because it's like and I know that like and I know millennial is like people like to shit on us, but there's so much that we got to experience that like
I
generation
how
starter is,
and
you know?
I don't see how they're
Either.
they're so boring. I don't like
And they're so
we
cute.
our movies, there will never be another Little Shop of Horrors.
No.
Like unless Lin Manuel comes out with something,
Right.
there will never be. y'all could never, you could never suddenly see more.
No.
Never. They don't break out in song and dance like we do. They didn't drink out the hose like we did.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't even
It's
catch
just
fireflies, so.
no, it was just a different time because it's like, I don't, I know some people who are in the younger generations than us, and it just seems like I don't know, I don't wanna speak for all of them, but it's like, "Are you guys okay?"
Follow the Lord.
You know? Yeah, yeah, you're as a former teacher, you definitely you know.
They're boring. They're so boring. They're just so, I could not be in 25 and 25. I could not be 25 and 25.
Oh, no, I don't think 1, I don't wanna revisit my 20s ever again, but, like, I'm thankful that mine were, I was 25, 7, almost 8 years ago, and I'm like, "Thank God it was then and not now," you know?
I couldn't. But yeah, no, that movie makes me realize that even as a young person, they're boring because those girls, everybody in that movie was young. You know,
Yeah, they were all
Campbell,
babies.
Tisha Campbell and Tashina Arnold, they're best friends. Of course, you all know that. But
Yeah, yeah.
um, they were 17.
Oh, wow.
Hell,
Little
they might
babies.
not have even been 17 in that movie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They might not have been.
Yeah.
I have to go back and look because I remember that because Tisha Campbell got it first and she was like, I want my friend to audition. And then she brought Tashina in
Yeah.
and
Oh
they
god,
loved
that's
her.
so cute.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, that's how I would do it. My best friend is good too. Come on.
Yeah, it's like, "Oh, you need more? Well, yeah, or you want more where that came from?" Yeah, I'm the same way.
Got another voice right here. She's talented. She ain't gonna take nothing away from my talent. That's the thing. We both talented together. We gonna add to it. She ain't taking nothing away from me.
Dude, that's like and I think that's such a mentality that a lot of comedians have too, where it's like, "Oh, you're looking to book me? Well, how can I bring my friend?" Or if you're looking for people in the future, "Can I recommend you
I
people?"
got
You
you.
know what I mean?
I got
Yeah,
you.
I think that's a mentality,
Yeah.
which is a nice mentality to have, having the abundance versus the scarcity mindset, you know?
Supposed to be. But yeah, no, that's one of my
Yeah.
that's one of my all-time favorite movies. You could ask me any part in that movie, and I'm be like, "Oh yeah, what about anything?"
Yeah. It's really just it's an incredible feat that it was made then, 'cause it feel like I said, it's very 80s, but it also, like, timeless at the same time, and that's a hard thing to pull off where it's like you can watch it today, if you I'm sure if you showed it to kids today, hopefully they'd appreciate it, but it wouldn't look super maybe some of the clothes would look a little dated, but it wouldn't be like, "Oh, like, this is very jarring to see," because
I don't even know
it just
who will play that right now. Like, as of
I
right
was gonna I was gonna ask you.
God. All right, for the three singers, for the three women coming up, let's say Jennifer Hudson,
Mhm.
SZA,
Ooh, yeah.
and I'm trying to get another voice. Maybe Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child or
Oh,
Kelly.
oh, the yeah, oh,
Williams.
either one.
Either
That was
one.
ama honestly, like, if you could get, like, all 3 of Destiny's Child for that too, that would be iconic, but
Honestly, Destiny's Child would go great with that. So let's say
yeah.
Destiny's Child. Let's say for Rick Moranis, what's my boy? From Harry Potter.
Oh, Daniel Radcliffe?
There we go.
Oh, he'd be cute, yeah,
Daniel.
and he sings, he does Broadway, he's on Broadway all the time,
Right.
so that makes sense.
We got that. Then Audrey, let's do I'm gonna take a step out in the wild. Scarlett Johansson.
Ooh, yeah, yeah, I think so, especially with, like, the age demographic of everyone you're picking for it too. I could definitely see that because I think she also has done music of some sort. I think she's sang or whatever in the past too, and she definitely looks like she would be an Audrey type.
Yeah. I think for the dentist, Bradley Cooper.
Mm, yeah. Oh, yeah, he has that, like, handsome but menacing vibe to him.
There we
Yeah.
go. There we go. I
Mm.
think for the boss of the flower shop, I'm going with my boy Vince Vaughn. Let's
Oh, that's an inspired choice too.
see what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
love it.
Um,
Yeah.
I think who else? Uh, the dental assistant.
Mhm.
What's my girl? Melissa McCarthy.
Oh my god, yes, and she also can sing.
And she
This
also
is all, like she's funny, like, yeah, this is I wanna watch this movie now, you know?
I can cast the movie. I can cast the movie.
Yeah,
Who
for
who are
sure.
we missing?
Oh, who would voice Audrey? Audrey too.
Oh, that's easy. I would either say Idris no, because Idris can't sing.
Oh, that's his only flaw, honestly.
Oh, Lord. So it would have to be somebody that can act and also sing.
Mhm.
I was like, the main character would be Audrey too. So could it be Charlie Wilson? No, that's too smooth.
Yeah.
Anthony Hamilton? No, that's too gutter. That's too gutter. I don't mean gutter, I mean guttural like.
Yeah, 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 I feel you.
Um,
Yeah.
mm. Oh, my dude right now. Um, not Teddy Swims, because he's still too guttural too. Um,
Yeah.
I got some. She said, "Take your time. What's the rush?" Leon Thomas.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Leon Tho oh, that's perfect.
May he might be a little too thin. We might need to take it a step over. Who who? No, not Usher. No, no. You know, is what's that? Gibeon. Gibeon.
Oh, yeah.
Gibeon. Gibeon.
Yeah, I think that's it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I
that's
don't know
good.
who else could play Audrey too. I mean, right now, what actress do we have? Unless we flip it and give it to Zendaya.
Oh, right, which I mean, I think Zendaya is amazing in everything she does, because that would be cool.
If we were to
Um,
flip it, give it to Zendaya, then yeah. But now Daniel Radcliffe all day for me.
he's so great, and, like, he just yeah, he's, like, again, similar qualities to Rick Moranis, kind of almost like I feel like he can almost be a spiritual successor in some ways. He does Broadway, he does these quirky movies. He's a leading man, but, like, not in a per se conventional way, you know, and yeah, they've been part of a big franchise, like, I just love him.
Yeah, I agree. So that's my cast for the new movie.
I love it. Oh my god. I think, get, Universal Pictures on the line. I think that we're sitting on a gold mine right now, honestly. God, I love that movie. But another movie that's also amazing that you brought is are you ready to talk about Life?
Yes,
Your
let's
favorite
get
movie?
to it, girl. Yes.
Let's fucking go. So, audience, for some stats, Life came out in 1999, directed by Ted Demme, and starring, again, another insane cast of just like a who's who of comedians. Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac, among so many other comedians and actors in this movie. It's my first time watching it, so what a treat. CJ, why is this your favorite movie?
Oh, let me see. They came out in what year? 19 what?
99.
That's why. I was that was one of the first movies when I got to Nashville that I went to see the movies. So when I got up here and I went with my best friend to go see that, and Eddie Murphy once again put a all-star cast together. I mean, you had
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know how they got through that movie. I don't know how, but they did.
I know.
I
Yeah.
like the lines that are in that movie, I still say right now. The soundtrack was everything.
Soundtracks, dude. Yeah. It's so good. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
No,
Keep going.
say
Keep
it.
going, dude.
Temperatures like 100 degrees. I mean, it's everything. It's
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
movie. That movie encompasses. I bet you didn't know. I'm gonna shock you. You know who Rick James is?
Yeah, of course.
Rick James is in that movie.
Wait, really? Who was he in the movie?
Rick James is the man who he had his cigarette at the beginning of it. And when the man came, he said, "Yeah, Rick James was that's."
Damn, I did not like clock that at all.
You
That's
got
basic.
you got Faison, you got Faison, you got oh, what's his name? My boy, the late great Bernie Mac.
Yes. Oh, R.I.P.
You get, I mean, and half of Bernie Mac's line he wrote
Mhm. That's
himself.
cool. That's awesome.
And if you look in the movie, I'm gonna see if let me test you. Do you know the part of the movie that they kept in and it wasn't supposed to be kept in?
No, what is it?
When Bernie Mac says, "I the pappy."
Oh, really? Oh, damn.
That line broke everybody. That's why you see everybody laughing. They just decided to keep that in. When you see Bernie Mac doing like this, like Lord, have mercy on
Yeah.
myself, that was an ad lib line.
That's awesome.
To they shot a lot. They shot a part of it in Nashville.
Really? I also did not know that either. That's awesome.
The Grey Mile was shot in Nashville too.
That I did know, which makes a lot of sense, and I wish more stuff shot in Nashville, honestly, you know?
It's just, the government, they don't want it here. But no,
I know.
life was besides the music, the comedy, the fact that Eddie Murphy always I love Eddie because he always puts comedians and up and coming
Mhm.
comedians. I can't think of his name right now. The one who plays the gay guy in the movie. Um
Oh, I can't think of his name either, but I know who you're talking about.
but he is always on it. Um
Yeah.
Um, and people still say lines. That's why if you ever heard out in public somebody say, you go eat your cornbread. If you ever hear people say that, that's why they say that, because it's from that movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Oh,
you gonna eat that cornbread? Like, oh, these
yeah.
niggas,
That is
like, we're gonna turn these whites only pies in a nigga pie. Like,
yes, oh my god, that scene was wild,
wow.
and
Oh
I love
yeah,
that.
Sanaa Lathan.
Yeah, yes.
I'm like, Sanaa Lathan is in this movie. What the Joe Torre is in this movie.
Joe Torre,
Like,
yeah,
it's so many comedians that are in this movie, and that's something that I do. The reason I like this movie is because anything that Eddie Murphy does, he is going to put a comedian, an up and coming comedian. He is going to always do an all-star cast.
yeah,
Always. And this is shouts out to Eddie Murphy. This is anything that Eddie does, I'm going to watch. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care how bad it is or how good it is. It's Eddie Murphy. I'm a huge Eddie Murphy fan.
yeah. Oh, same, and, like, he just yeah, like your point to that, he brings in up and coming comedians, he gives them a shot, he gives them a paycheck, which as a comedian can be hard to try and make money and, be a comedian and stuff, so it's really cool that he lived that life, he started in stand-up, he gets it, so
Yeah.
it's really cool that he maintains that even though he's a superstar, he doesn't do stand-up anymore, he still gets it, and yeah, I watched the bloopers for this movie too. They showed a blooper reel during the credits, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know how this movie ever got finished, honestly.
I don't like it was too much. It was too like they had to have so much fun on set
Yeah,
to where it was I would have loved to be in this movie. But from the
yeah.
start of this movie to from the start of this movie, oh yeah, my girl Vanessa. Oh Lord, and I watched this movie. What's today? The 22nd.
Yeah.
I watched it last month.
Oh, I love that, dude.
He came on TV. I was like, because I'm
Yeah.
always you. Sometimes you go back and you miss something. You always miss certain things,
Mhm.
like the
Yeah.
scraping of the toast
Yes.
and all of that. The baby. Oh yeah, Bo Keith. An actor in this movie who does not get enough credit, who does not get his props, who does not get enough flowers is Bokeem Woodbine.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
He is one of the most talented, most underrated actors that we have in the United States of America, in the universe. Next to Delroy Lindo, Bokeem Woodbine we've been raised by this man in every movie. Just look him up.
Mhm.
That man's resume is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It really is. And he's under the radar a lot too. There are
Under the
people who aren't
radar.
like, "Oh," you don't think like, "Oh, best actors to around." You don't really think people don't say him immediately, you know?
And that's another reason why I like this movie so much is because that man did not talk.
Yeah.
And you understood and he did. He
Yeah.
acted without
Yeah.
words. I'm like, how come he did not get a something for that?
I know.
Like
Dude.
Bokeem Woodbine
Yeah.
probably is I love Eddie, but Bokeem is probably one of the most underrated next to Delroy. And if you don't know who Delroy is, definitely look him up. He's one of the most underrated actors that we have out here. He is fantastic in anything that he does. And in this movie, as he played, and that's where something else comes from. When everybody said, "Oh, he can't get right," that comes
Yep.
from life.
Yep.
That phrase
Yeah.
comes from life. Gave us so many phrases that we say out here in the
Yeah.
ether that we just say in the
Mhm.
streets. That is
Yeah.
ridiculous. Is this ridiculous?
Yeah, yeah, getting to watch this today and again for the first time. I don't know how it passed me because I'd like to think I've seen a lot of Eddie Murphy stuff. I think even as a kid, he did a lot of children's movies, so he's in the pantheon of my world and stuff. But Life was one of those ones that I just never got a chance to see. And like once I watched it, I'm like, oh, I've heard that line before. I've heard this line before. I'm like, this must be where it all came from.
It is.
Or they're all just like, yeah, yeah, they're just all things that you hear all the time.
You gonna eat your cornbread? I want my cornbread. Give me that. Like literally, we'll go around and we'll just be in the mall, and if you hear somebody, or just the music, you hear somebody say, "Out of pappy, who that pappy? Who that baby daddy? Out of pappy." You gonna laugh because you know where it
Yeah.
comes from. So shout out, man. Shout out to Life, man. The music, the score, the
Oh my God, yes.
the the characters, the fact that that's what happens,
Yeah, dude.
the fact that
Yeah.
that's what happens, and that white man forever plays a bad Southern character. He does.
He really does.
He
I've seen him
does.
a lot as like as a giant fucking racist and everything he's in.
Everything he does, he plays a giant. When he played Mississippi Burning, he was a giant
Uh-huh.
racist. So
Yeah.
he's one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
I mean, it's so good because it's like, watching it, obviously it was so funny and like just like just out of nowhere, lines and things would happen, but also like it wasn't just like a piece to show off comedians. It was a legitimate, there's a lot of drama to it, a lot of like legitimate things that happen to people still to this day that are just so fucked up. And it's a good examination of our fucked up justice system, especially in the South. And I think that it really towed the line of like, this is funny, big cast of comedians, Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, but also like, hey, like this is like a fucking problem. You know what I mean?
This
And I love it. And I think also too, that it's a movie made by Black people for Black people too. Everyone can enjoy it, but it wasn't like, "I'm gonna soften the blow so white people can like this movie." And I just think that's really important and cool?
I agree with that. I think that that's something that Eddie Murphy talks about in his documentary, and he talks about the fact that
Mm.
whenever he does do these movies and he produces these movies or sits down and writes them, he doesn't want to soften any blow. For
Yeah.
example, they did not want him to make Coming to America. Hollywood did not.
Oh, I heard about that, yeah. Of course not. Why would they would not want that movie made, of
Did not
course.
want that movie made. This movie, they were happy to see black men in chains and on the chain gang and Happy, but it took off so well because of the writing and because of the story and because at the end the good guys actually got away. Like
Yes.
they weren't lying, they were telling the truth the whole time. They spent their whole life in jail, but at the end,
I know.
at the end, like my husband is in this movie too.
What?
Heavy D.
Ew.
Heavy D.
Aw. Aw. Yeah. I know you have a few husbands, so I
They don't know it, but hey, they go on to me. But no,
it's a
like
one-sided marriage.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But no, this movie,
it.
it definitely shows you the injustice of the justice system and how, especially down in the South,
Mhm.
especially down in the South, how
Yeah.
one word from one of them good old boys can ruin your whole life.
I know. Dude, I think about that line at the end of the movie where the racist motherfucker, he's like, "Oh, we got 40 years of cheap labor, though." And I'm like, "Oh, I wanted to kill him. Like, I'll let me reach the screen and shoot him," you know?
That's what don't matter. The state of Mississippi got 40 years of cheap labor.
It's awful, and I'm so glad that the other guy shot him. I'm like, "Yeah, thank God, because the other white guy was gonna be fine no matter what happened, and he was gonna be able to cover it up." Because even, like, when Eddie Murphy was like, "I'm gonna shoot this guy," it's like, "Don't ruin everything for your life," and it's like, "No," but, like, that's so fucked up that, like, it just made me so oh my God, it made my blood boil, you know, and then, of course, it all worked out at the end, but yeah, that line's gonna stick with me from that old racist motherfucker, you know?
It's true. I mean, and then growing up in Tennessee, that is unfortunately something that, you're like, oh, yeah, that's about right. That's a good old
Yeah.
that's what a good old boy is. It just
Uh-huh.
it just is what it is. Like it you don't accept
Yeah.
it. You just you know what it is and you steer clear away from it like a skunk.
Dude, I know. The fact that this was made in 1999 and it was set in the Prohibition era, the fact that it's still like when I watch it, I'm like, this is still so relevant. And it's not because necessarily that it's a timeless movie, but because it's how little we've progressed as a society. You know what I mean? Which is awful.
What's crazy is the ones that work with them and make sure,
Yeah.
like the overseer per se.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's always one. It's always
There's always more. 'Cause it's like, "Oh, well, if I do this," it's like, "No, you'll never be accepted." Like, you're not like, it's just and then it's still so relevant today, you know, I think also, like, not exactly the same movie, but I think about Django Unchained, kinda similar deal. Like, "Oh, well, if I, like, comply, then I will be spared." It's like, "No, you won't." And they still think less of you, you know what I mean?
they
So
think
hard
way
that's
less
the
they
life.
think way less of you. Way less.
Yeah,
I
that's the
know
point.
you're willing to say and do whatever.
Anything.
So yeah.
Dude, and that's just like that's such a like a hard truth, but necessary one for people of color in general to learn. It's like, oh, like, yeah, you're being clowned on even more because you're a pushover and you're a fucking loser, actually, doing that, you know?
I agree. I agree. But I'm glad you got to watch the movie because it's one of my favorites. It's literally
Mm,
I watched it last month. That's what I'm saying. Like, when the last time I watched that movie? Last month, downstairs.
yeah.
It came on. I was like, up, temperature's like 100 degrees. Like, and the great thing is that song, I want to say it stayed number one for 42 weeks.
Yeah, yeah. I was looking at the soundtrack and like how the soundtrack was a huge hit, and it's like, I mean, of course, they close it out with City Girls, or City High, I mean. And yeah, I mean, the soundtrack top to bottom is incredible. The sun was at home, crying all alone on the bedroom. You were cutting top off, and the yes, dude.
But a man
I
for
when I
a
heard
little bit of money because his dad is gone.
that, come on.
And that's the great and you notice they closed it with City High because that's when they got out.
Yes, yes.
City High came out in '99.
Yeah. Oh man.
So that's why if you notice the music, the progression,
Mm.
all of that, like it's everything is very intentional. I want to say, didn't Quincy Jones have his hand on that?
Yeah, I think so too. I have the soundtrack pulled up. Let me see what it let me see if I can see, because I was listening to it before.
I was like, yeah, because I know Quincy Jones might have had something to do with it. I know for a fact Eddie.
Yeah, Quincy Jones, you also have on here Juvenile, Ja Rule, DJ Quirk, yeah, Destiny's Child, like, I mean, you got a lot of people on here. Obviously, randomly Trisha Yearwood. It's on the soundtrack.
No, Trisha Yearwood is very heavily in the black culture. A lot of people don't or will forget that.
I didn't know that. Good for her.
Trisha Yearwood is really over here, man. She really is, man. Her and Dolly and Reba, they really
Yeah, they're out here.
yeah, man, they in the ether with us. And I don't know why. Like, I don't know if it's because our parents grew up with them, but like country artists like that, like Charlie Daniels or Reba, Dolly, Charlie Pride, uh
Yeah.
like I don't know if it's because they were friendly to us in the so our parents like you listen to them because they don't mind us. But
Yeah,
Trisha
I hear what you're
Yearwood,
saying.
my granny had a Trisha Yearwood.
Really? Wow. She runs deep then. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. What's her
That's
name?
cool.
Loretta Lynn does too.
Oh, I love Loretta Lynn too.
Johnny Cash runs real deep in the black community. He does.
Johnny, oh, yeah,
Johnny
I can
Cash
see that
runs.
for
What I
sure.
think he was married to a black woman too.
Right, right, right. So that makes so like he's and also in a time when that wasn't like as accepted, widely accepted at the time. So it's
Yeah,
like she's like, yeah, I don't
Johnny Cash wasn't on that. He wasn't on that bull. Wait, and Johnny Cash. Wait, is he on the soundtrack? Do we got a Johnny Cash on that?
he's not on the soundtrack. No. Yeah, like yes, a lot of these names, like, yeah, you have the Isley brothers,
Yeah, I
Don
know that.
Artley, yeah, Maya, Brian McKnight, Kelly Price,
Yeah.
Sparkle, Maxwell, Mocha.
Sparkle came from R. Kelly.
Oh, that's well, R. Kelly is also on the soundtrack too, which is definitely a timestamp from when it came out. And then yeah,
Murray Kelly, a lot of people, we don't like it, but it's Robert Kelly who did all the bad stuff. R. Kelly was the one who gave us the music. Got to separate the
I see
two.
what you're saying. Yeah, yeah,
Ronald like was the one who did all that nasty, nasty mess. But the Pied Piper gave me slide the step. Okay, I don't know about Robert, but R.
right,
Kelly is who I listen to.
yeah,
I'm fool with Robert.
right.
Um,
Oh, yeah. Oh, gross.
but
Yeah.
Step in the Name of Love is from the Pied Piper over here. Two different people.
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah,
what I want people to realize. Well, I don't watch the Cosby Show anymore. Heathcliff Huxtable did nothing. Now,
yeah,
William Cosby did something,
of course, yeah,
but
yeah,
Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable
yeah.
did nothing. He raised us.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, it for me, I do have a hard time separating the art and the artist, so it's cool and refreshing to hear people who are like, "No, like, I can enjoy this, and it was a cultural moment, and it was really important to move the culture along." Sucks that the people attached to it are fucking assholes,
Yeah.
you know, but
I hate that you
yeah,
did that. That's a horrible person. But I'm not cutting down the Cosby Show when it comes on. I'm not doing that.
yeah,
I'm not turning off Step in the Name of Love when it comes on.
yeah,
Now, do I
yeah,
support Robert Kelly? No, he's a nasty, disgusting, yuckity, yuck, ugh,
fucking freak,
fucking
yeah,
freak. But R. Kelly is who I dance
mhm,
to. I don't know
yeah,
Robert. I never met Robert. Sparkle met Robert.
yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, I feel you.
The
Yeah,
girl
I
who
get you on
that
that
pissed
too.
on her
Yeah.
because nobody's pissing on me. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, God, I know, that's, like, my 2 hang-ups in bed. I'm like, "We can try just about anything, but I don't wanna pee on you or shit on you, and vice versa."
and
Most people are fine with those rules.
and vice
Um,
versa. So no, I'm okay. I'm okay. But
yeah.
yeah, no, that is my favorite movie. I can go watch it again and again. If I was down in Jamaica, I would have probably watched it and then went to the beach.
Oh, that sounds like a perfect day, honestly.
It is. It is.
You know? Get yourself some Don Julio and pineapple juice and,
Oh, girl, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
down there, I just rum it up. I rum it up.
They have the best I mean, yeah, why wouldn't you? You're there where it's, like, where it's the best, of
Oh,
course.
so good, so good. But yeah, now this was fun. I enjoyed this.
Same. I have a few more questions for you.
Please, no, no, don't, no, I'm not done talking. I'm like this. No, let's keep going.
This has been awesome. No, and this is like it's just another excuse for us to hang out, which I and talk about art and movies and stuff, which is always something that I want to do with you. But yeah, so between Little Shop and Life, do you see any correlations between the two, like themes or anything like that? Like how do you see those two kind of like correlating and beyond relations that they're both important to you?
I mean, besides the fact that they're two of my favorite movies, I think they relate to each other by one, they're looking for something. Where
Yeah.
in Life, Martin was looking for his big break.
Hmm.
He was looking for to be just to be a banker, just to work with the
Yeah.
bankers, just I got a new job and that's all I want to do. Same thing
Right.
Rick Moranis. He just wanted to work, be at the shop, and just deal with his plans. He just happened to get a out of an extraterrestrial one. But I think both of the movies, those two men in particular, they just wanted
Yeah.
a good life. And I'm not saying
Yeah.
Eddie didn't too. He just wanted a fast life. Whereas Audrey wanted the fast life. So both of them wanted, I think they both wanted things. And I think their characters correlate to each other because one set wanted just to be happy. The other one wanted to be
Mhm.
happy, but with that danger, with that excitement,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
I love that. No, it totally does, and I think similarly that I think both, Martin and Rick are both, like they're both in this place of, like, "Oh, gee, I want these things, but I wanna try and figure out the best means possible to get them," and then that's what makes and then they encounter and Seymour for Rick, and then Eddie for Martin, where it's, like, these chaotic characters that also still want the same thing, but also are really, like just take them on this journey and that kind of fuck up their life for a while, you know what I mean?
I
And,
agree. I agree.
I think, I don't know if this was an influence for Ryan Coogler or not, but I see a lot of parallels with Life and with Sinners, because you have Michael B. Jordan playing the twins, you have Smoke and Stack, and I confuse the 2, but one twin is like, "I want a good life, I wanna be with my girl, I don't wanna be crazy or whatever," and then the other twin is just like, "No, I'm gonna screw people over to get where I wanna get." Yeah, they want the
They
best.
were both Crippin' and Blood in it. One was Crips, one was Blood, one was the Italian, one was the Irish. Um,
Yeah.
the one who wanted, the one who was afraid of the white passing,
Mhm. Yeah.
he was that's a real fear. That's a real fear.
Yeah.
Um, I think that Ryan Coogler parallels and lines, and I think what he sees is like this could be one line, but this small line
Yeah.
is somebody else. And then when you
Yeah.
light that match, you light
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
creates a whole new meaning of the word living.
Yeah.
I think between Little Shop of Horrors and I think Life, the correlation between them is how do we really want to live?
Ooh, beautiful. Fuck yeah.
How do
That
we
is
want to live? Do we
that
want to live life in the fast lane or do we want the white picket fence with the kids and the dog?
yeah. CJ, that is fucking beautiful. That's like and then one of the best, like, comparisons that I've heard on this podcast. I got chills, honestly, hearing you say that. It's so true, and it really just, like the fact that these are 2 of your favorite movies, you saw one way before you saw the other one, but, like, they are I think knowing you too, like, yeah, like, you are this very successful, cool artist, but you also find that balance of, like, you have a good life, you have your man, you have your dog, you have your house, and you find that beautiful balance that I think a lot of people might struggle to do in entertainment, and so really cool to see that these are your 2 picks given the thesis statement of both of them.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't think of anything else. I mean, I could, but those 2 really, and The Wiz means a lot because that was the very because I was 4.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
movie, Little Shop of Horrors is because I think at that moment in my life, I needed that happiness because of whatever was
Yeah.
my father, being
Yeah, of
killed,
course.
and then, and music just encompasses me in everything I do. Like, I wake up
Yeah.
to music, I play music at school, I go to sleep to music, I'm in the bathroom listening to music, whatever I do, music encompasses me, it does, no matter what the music is.
Yeah, and I think even in your artistry as a comedian, you are even if you're not singing on stage, you are very musical and, like, your movements and, like, your joke structure, there is such a, like, smooth rhythm to what you do that it's very obvious that music inspires you and infiltrates every part of your being that maybe it doesn't all that versus, like, another comedian that maybe doesn't have that as much in their life, and
Yeah. No, I love
it's really
music.
cool to see that.
I do, I love music.
But 'Cause, only other comparison I could really think of off the top of my head for both these movies is, like, they have incredible soundtracks. Like, they're just, like, iconic. Those songs you will live on and do live on, and they're and yeah.
Quincy Jones have his hand on Little Shop of Horrors.
I don't know, 'cause we can look right now. Quincy, let's see. I don't it's saying
I can guarantee
here.
he has a song on there.
It says that okay, so he did not work on the popular film, but he did provide a stark, gloomy score for the opening scene of the 1967 film In Cold Blood. I don't think that is the same
Okay,
thing.
not. I was about to say, I want
Yeah.
to say Quincy Jones maybe had a song or 2 on Little Shop of Horrors. But no,
I
that
could
was the
see that.
Four Tops. That was the Four Tops.
Yeah, yeah. But still, I mean, like, just like both movies are very musical, obviously, one being a literal musical, but I think Life, it veers into musical territory, I think, too, and just the soundtrack. Just that I mean, the artists that they have on that album, the way it was curated, I think is just, like
Yeah.
I knew a lot of that music before knowing it was attached to that
Yeah.
movie too, you know what I mean? And that just is when anytime a soundtrack can kinda transcend that into the zeitgeist without you knowing the movie, you know that you got something good there, for sure.
Yeah, one was a musical and one was just music. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes, exactly.
Uh-oh.
CJ, I have oh,
Sorry, my boss was texting me. Go
oh.
ahead.
Oh, no, you're good. I have 2 more rapid fire questions for you, but answer them at your leisure.
All right, let's go.
So
Ready.
so you're ready? Okay, cool. So for both movies, if you had to recast both movies with all Muppets, but keep one human in both movies, who would the one human that you would keep in both movies be?
But I would keep Eddie
Mhm.
because Eddie works well with Muppets, and
As we've seen.
I would keep Rick Moranis because I feel he works
Yeah.
well in both. And okay.
Yeah,
Um,
I think so too.
yeah, and I would exchange Muppet Babies for Life, and I would
Mhm.
put no, I will put Fraggle Rocks for Life, and I will put Muppet Babies for Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, yeah, Fraggle Rock and Life, definitely, I could see the parallels. I would again, you just have so many ideas. Why isn't Disney listening to this podcast? Why aren't they making these movies is all I'm saying. I would absolutely watch a Muppet Fraggle Rock version of the movie Life. Was only starring Eddie Murphy. That would be incredible.
I think so.
I'm so into that. And my final question for you is, what is your go-to movie, snack, and drink? In the theater, at home, what do you gotta have?
Oh, just popcorn. Just
Yeah.
popcorn and a good soda. I don't need much else.
Nice.
If I'm at home,
I love it.
popcorn. If I'm at the thing, popcorn. That's it.
Yeah,
Good butter,
I love it.
butter,
I was
salt,
gonna say butter.
butter and salt.
Mm,
Give me some good Sprite or give me a fruit punch or a good water and I'm good to go.
yeah, no, I mean, classic choices. It's like that. Yeah, I feel that.
All night, nothing else. Get
Yeah.
my Orville Redenbacher, movie theater butter, little salt, little butter. We good, man. I'm good. But yeah, no.
Oh.
This was fun.
This was so much fun.
Thank you.
CJ, thank you for doing it. And before I let you go, can you let the audience know where can they find you and what do you got going on?
January 2nd, I'm gonna be doing Allie's show. I want to say that might be at Third Coast. I
Oh yeah,
have to go
comedy
back
game
and
show, right?
yeah, I have to go back and check. But you'll be seeing me coming up on my second season of Nashville 911. You'll be seeing there's Eleanor Foster doing a lot of stuff, so please stay tuned because season 2 comes out January 8th.
Okay. Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, you'll be seeing me. I can't tell y'all what you'll be seeing me doing, but just know you'll be seeing my character develop and you'll be seeing a friendship develop with somebody. And that's all I can say right now.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh my god, that's so exciting.
So yeah, then you'll be seeing me do some comedy whenever y'all book me. Oh, and yeah, whenever y'all book me. So next time she book me, you'll be seeing me do some comedy. So yeah.
Oh yeah. And CJ, you can follow her at your girl CJ Walton on Instagram.
Yes, please.
Uh Absolutely fantastic. CJ, this was an incredible, funny, profound episode. This is a really special one.
Thank you. I remember this was fun.
Thank you for doing this. And audience, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. This has been Core Memory, a podcast about movies, and I'm your host, Cortney Warner. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Please feel free to like and subscribe on anywhere that you get your podcasts. Would absolutely love the support on there. If you enjoyed today's episode and any of our other episodes, also we are on Instagram at Core Memory Pod. Please feel free to give us a follow on there as well if you want any behind the scenes tidbits or any kind of fun visuals on there. And again, thank you for listening, and we hope that you'll listen again soon.